Can I see what in the camera?
Ballarat.
No, it's that far away, but I can see it with my bare eyes now that I look through the binoculars. But that's Ballarat. And them little dots down there on that, going straight across that road. Doesn't look like houses or buildings or things, does it?
That's that straight road though, where the satellite dish thing is.
Let me take you back to 1969. It was a pivotal moment when the Manson family found themselves on the run, fleeing from the law's grasp after their arrest at Spawn's Ranch in Los Angeles for car theft. Sensing the pressure closing in, they sought refuge in the rugged expanses of Death Valley, specifically at Barker Ranch. Welcome aboard our journey to the infamous Barker Ranch in Death Valley, California. Now, as we venture towards this remote location, let me set the scene for you. Barker Ranch isn't just a dot on the map. It's a place shrouded in mystery, far removed from civilization, where the echoes of the past still linger in the whispering winds. It's a destination that beckons those seeking solace from the prying eyes of the world, a sanctuary of solitude, if you will. For those who've longed to experience the raw allure of Death Valley but couldn't make the journey themselves, fear not, for today you're in luck. You'll have a front row seat as we uncover the secrets hidden within the rugged landscape. While I've shared glimpses of this journey through our short videos in the early days of YouTube, today you'll witness the full scope of our adventures, tracing the footsteps of Charles Manson and his infamous family. But before we embark further into the heart of Death Valley, a word of caution. This is no ordinary excursion. You'll want to come prepared. Make sure you pack ample supplies, water to quench your delusions, extra gasoline, 2 spare tires for any unexpected mishaps, and extra clothes to shield you from unforgiving elements, a fire starter, wood to burn, a trusty knife, and provisions for subsistence like toilet paper, first aid, and a tent are also essential. And considering the remoteness of our destination, some may opt to bring along additional measures of security.
Ballarat's now a ghost town? It always has been.
I think it's in the last however many years.
Oh, this is what it said. That Panama. What is that thing right there? Huh?
Barker's up in there.
Panama City. Rich silver was once discovered.
Waits us.
Wow.
As we journey down this road, let me paint a picture for you of what's ahead. Our first stop on this adventure is a place frozen in time, a ghost town by the name of Ballarat. You may recognize it as the very spot the iconic opening scene of Easy Rider unfolded, with Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper casting aside their watches, symbolizing the freedom from the constraints of time. And indeed, out here in the desert, time seems to lose its grip on reality, as we're governed more by the rhythm of the sun and the stars. Ballarat isn't just any ghost town. It's a testament to the rugged individualism of those who carved out a living in this harsh landscape. Picture it, a solitary caretaker donning multiple hats as the de facto police, mayor, and mortician of this desolate outpost. Some might call him eccentric, but having crossed paths with him on numerous occasions, I can assure you he's a true son of the desert. A character worth meeting. But let me warn you, dear travelers, the road ahead is not without its challenges. As dusk descends and shadows lengthen, we press on towards our ultimate destination, Barker Ranch. The journey grows more treacherous by the mile, with roads resembling washboards stretching endlessly into the horizon. So join Josh and myself as we navigate these rugged trails guided by the spirit of adventure and the allure of the unknown.
Oh, man.
Is it really?
Ugh.
Oh fuck, it is salt.
It's salt, man.
And considering the remoteness of our destination, some may opt to bring along additional measures of security, a firearm, or perhaps a Bible for spiritual solace. And let's not forget the most crucial element of all, sunscreen. In this harsh environment where the sun beats down relentlessly and the salt-laden air parches your skin, protection is paramount. Without it, you'll find yourself transformed into literally a leather hide as the desert drains the moisture from your body in real time. You'll be able to feel it coming right out of your skin. So buckle up, folks, as we embark on this unforgettable journey into the heart of Death Valley, where every turn reveals a new chapter in the tumultuous tale of the Manson family. Sit back, relax, and prepare to be captivated by the untamed beauty and the haunted history that awaits us.
Yeah, it dumped a little snow up there yesterday. There'll be a little snow, more snow up there on Rocky Point. There's people, they've been going around up there, you know. They did run into snow and stuff, but they made it around, then turn around and snowed again. You know, and how deep it is.
Which one is telescopic?
Telescope is that real tall one right back in there. You can't see it on kind of
You're famous, Potlicker. Hey, come back here, you. Hey, Buck, you're famous. Get here on film. Here, let me see.
The other day they were flying around here about a week ago. They were flying around.
Yeah.
It was the newest type out, I think. You know, it had the wings, and then the back had a double wing-like thing. And they could fly through there, and it hardly made much noise. It was pretty quiet. You know, flew through here. It was real quiet.
How come you named him Potlicker?
Making, when I first got a hold of him, you know, he was a stray, he was starving. So I took him and I started feeding him, you know, he's just a pup. Put his pot down, man, he kept that thing empty all the time. He licked that thing clean, he was so hungry. So I called him Potlicker, and that's kind of a nickname for dogs anyway, you know, Potlicker. So I figured, you know, that'd be a good name for him, Potlicker.
How long you had him?
About 5 years.
He looks happy now.
Yeah.
Chris, what? White or Wick? Yeah. In there. Oh, there's Rocky still occasionally. It talks all about you. Yeah. Talks all about you.
What is the name of that book?
Hiking in.
Wasn't there another miner that wrote a book too that you gave me that had, he was in there too?
Harder. Yeah.
Telescopic That's that one right there.
I don't know if you get on the internet much, but you're in Wikipedia too.
You ever been on the internet?
Oh, probably have.
No, I mean yourself. Have you ever typed any? No? There's a lot of stuff on there about here. You guys are all famous.
Oh, yeah?
Hell yes.
Yeah, you are.
Bible. You think you could get your dad to sign this thing in the back for me just so I could get his autograph?
Yeah.
Just take
I'd
it. You can
probably
take
get
it
him
in.
to do that.
Here, here's a pen too. And can you do it too, as well? And could you do both of them? Because he's in this book.
Yeah, okay.
I'd appreciate that so much.
Get this and sign this.
I appreciate this so much.
You're pretty famous there, Rob.
Sign this one. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Who drove up? Who? Oh, and he gave her 20 bucks?
Yeah, they were leaving. So he drove up and gave him 20 bucks and he went back.
Hey, there's nude dancing burros. It says nude dancing burros. Potlicker. I like famous dogs. Famous dogs of the Wild West.
He's got some neat stuff in here. You guys went in, right?
Yeah, I did last time. It's too bad that his dad's sick, though.
Get some pictures of that mobile
Where's the cemetery at?
home. You can walk down there. It's right up down the
Hey, dog.
Make movies.
Well,
People like to come out and do things because the weather's warm and they can camp out.
just
Stuff in wintertime is so unpredictable, you know.
to let you know, they got 3 Manson movies in the making. So you'll probably see more movie crews.
Did you ever meet Manson when he was out here?
No.
No?
I wasn't even here then. I was back east. On the telephone pole, there used to be a lineman.
Oh, really?
Been a lineman for about 25 years.
Wow.
What made you come out here?
I don't know. I've got tired of freezing my butt off.
What state were you in back then?
And they come out here to California where the weather's a little warmer. Now I'm working 20 below zero, and that's not very nice, you know, working 20 below zero.
No, I've been there. I lived in Ohio. I grew up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, God, no. I hate that stuff.
Yeah, that's cold. You can't do nothing. You know, you're afraid to move, you get a break.
There's a nice picture, George.
Oh God, you know what?
As we wander through the remnants of Ballarat, it's impossible not to feel the weight of history pressing in on us. These dilapidated structures, once bustling with life, now stand as silent witness to the passage of time, their stories fading into the desert winds. If you were listening closely, you caught the whispers of a tale that intertwines the dark legacy of the Manson family. It's said that during their time at Barker Ranch, a few of the Manson girls fled into the night, seeking refuge in this very store, which back in 1969 served as a bustling cafe. And if you believe the accounts, Manson himself tracked them down, offering them $20 and his blessings before sending them on their way. A small fortune back then, equivalent to over $170 today. But the intrigue doesn't end there. Within sight lies a truck, shrouded in speculation and mystery. Some claim it belonged to Bobby, while others insist it was Tex Watson's getaway vehicle. Adorned with the stars painted on the ceiling by the Manson girls, the truth remains elusive, lost in the sands of time. What we do know is Tex found himself stranded in Ballarat, his escape thwarted by the unforgiving mud. Yet he insists it wasn't a flight from justice, but rather a detour on his way back to Barker, interrupted by news of the family's arrest. And so he hitchhiked his way to Long Beach, eventually fleeing to Texas, where the long arm of the law finally caught up with him. And if you strain your ears, you might catch the faint murmur of the tale unfolding in the distance, the story of the men who brought Barker Ranch to ashes. Its saga shrouded in mystery and intrigue, long to echo through the canyons of time. So let's linger a while, my friends, and listen to the echoes of the past as they dance upon the desert breeze. For in these whispers lie the secrets of a bygone era, waiting to be uncovered by those with the ears to hear and the hearts to listen.
of them was running out the door, you know. And they just got out, you know, with the skin off the back. And that was good. By the time they got outside, it was too late. So, it didn't look like it was purposely done, because if they purposely went in there and burned the house down on purpose.
They wouldn't have left all that
Yeah,
stuff.
they wouldn't have left the gun in there, they wouldn't have left the camera, all this stuff, you know, and then burn the house down.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Yeah, it was just a dumb mistake, you know.
Here in this cemetery, my purpose was clear. Albeit unconventional, I found myself wandering among the gravestones, not in search of solace or reflection, but with a singular goal in mind, to gather information on how one might be laid to rest in this hollow ground. And who was the subject of this inquiry? None other than Charles Manson. Yes, you heard that right. I was here on behalf of Charles Manson, investigating the possibility of fulfilling his final wish, to be buried in Death Valley. Contrary to popular belief, the plan wasn't to scatter his ashes, but to secure a permit for his full body interment in the cemetery overlooking the truck and the store. With the guidance of legal counsel, I embarked on a mission to navigate the bureaucratic maze and obtain the necessary approvals, which I did. Manson's desire was clear, but fate had other ideas. Despite our best efforts, history had different plans for his remains, just as he had feared in life. Yet, amidst the intrigue surrounding Manson's final remains, this cemetery holds its own tales of legend and lore, from the grave of pioneers dating back to the 1800s to those more recent times. It's a testament of the passage of time and the stories etched into the earth. And as I captured these images, I couldn't help but think of Manson himself, who had a strange fascination for this place. Despite the twists and turns of fate, his connection to Death Valley remained unshakable, a reminder to the complexities of life and death. As we bid farewell to Rock and his tales, a bittersweet pang tugs at our hearts. But fear not, this is not the end of our journey, merely a pause in the adventure. With a heavy heart, we press onward, our sights set on the ultimate destination, Barker Ranch. Fire coming out of it. Yeah, it looks like a damn rocket ship. So, evidently, he somewhere along in through here is where he got stuck with that truck at. Press onward, our sights set on the ultimate destination, Barker Ranch. Yet, as we traverse these winding roads, it becomes clear that our quest for true crime is more than just a morbid fascination with the macabre. It's a journey of camaraderie, of forging bonds that transcend the darkness of the past. For amidst the shadows of murder and mayhem, we find moments of genuine connection, of laughter shared and memories made. Indeed, what may seem like a solemn pilgrimage to a scene of a crime is in truth a celebration of life and friendship. It's about cherishing the moments we have together, cherishing the friendships that bloom in the most unexpected of places. So let us embrace this journey, not as mere spectators of history, but as active participants in the tapestry of life. For it's in these moments surrounded by the ones we hold dear that we truly understand the beauty of the human experience. And as we continue down this road, let us carry with us the warmth of friendship and joy of shared memories, for they are the true treasures of our journey.
Where should I go ask him for directions? You know what? You would think at nighttime in Death Valley, you'd think it would actually be darker than this.
I can't hear you, Charlie's being too loud.
I said, being as it's nighttime almost here, you would think it would be darker than this. I would. I was always under the impression that it'd be like you couldn't see your hand in front of your face.
Just wait like 15 minutes, it's gonna be black and you're gonna be like, God damn it.
Probably. Because the sun, I can still see the sun.
Yeah. It's not gone.
These are some fucked up roads out here, dude. Look where he's got us at. He's got us fucking lost. Hey, wait. Don't get into that soft stuff, though.
That way.
Huh?
We're gonna keep going that way.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. I'll walk beside. You can give me 20 bucks down at the store.
As we make our way to rendezvous with our other YouTube companions, Roger and Margaret, Roger's infamous quick temper earned him the nickname Hulk from me, while Margaret prefers the moniker Pig. Their accommodations offer them the promises of warmth and shelter for the night in their motorhome, complete with a generator to ward off the biting cold. Meanwhile, Josh and I find ourselves grappling with the harsh reality of setting up TJ's tent in the dead of the night. TJ, a former member of the Manson family, left behind a legacy of camping supplies, including this very tent. But as we fumble in the darkness, the frigid temperatures remind us that Death Valley is anything but a tropical paradise. Contrary to popular belief, the desert nights can be unforgiving. Temperatures this night plummeting to a bone-chilling 23 degrees Fahrenheit or -5 Celsius. As we struggle to ignite the fire and illuminate the darkness with the lanterns, the weight of exhaustion begins to settle in. After what feels like an eternity, the tent's finally pitched, offering a meager sanctuary from the biting cold.
So, Coyote Creek is right out on the outside of this?
I guess, I don't know.
Coyote Creek is where the girls walk down the street? Let me see. I'm gonna walk outside in the dark and see if I can see anything out there. So, I don't think you can see shit out here.
Yeah, these little things have been around for a long time. They last a long time if you keep them inside, keep them in the garage or something. Maybe it's sit outside.
There's only about 35 hours.
Yeah, that heater keeps on like once an hour.
Just to keep it about 45.
Sanity.
A lot better than 25.
And then there's the glim realization that this barren landscape holds the secrets of its own. A perfect hiding place for those with nefarious intentions. What if someone dangerous comes driving up the road? This place feels like it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's so dark, I can't see a thing. And well, this desert could be a good spot to hide something awful, like a body. My imagination starts to run wild. With the freezing cold biting at me, I wonder how anybody can sleep in these conditions. Thank goodness for the warmth of the fire. It's my only friend on this long and scary night. But even as I huddle closer to the flames, seeking refuge from the chill, I can't shake the nagging feeling that I'm not alone out here. That the true dangers of the desert are far more insidious than anything I can imagine. And so I steel myself for a long and restless night, praying for the dawn to come swiftly and banish the shadows that haunt my troubled mind and the cold bearing down on my body.